Going on, Scorpio? I hope you're doing very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for May 23rd to the 29th, 2022. So in this reading, Scorpio, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding the 23rd to the 29th of May 2022. So before we begin, Scorpio, as always, I would like to let you know that you are definitely very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. I appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out, and if you feel that this reading resonates with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe if you have not already for future updates. That'd be greatly appreciated over here. So let's just go ahead and smash into this reading for you. I'm going to pull the energy and see what would like to come through. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Scorpio. Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here for you, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, your opportunity for the 23rd to the 29th of May is the Four of Cups opportunity. For some of you, we're going to have to clarify this one. So for some of you here, it might be wise to turn down some sort of offer that is coming your way. I feel like there could be an offer from someone here who does not really have your best interest in hand. It might be like a self-centered offer. It would be wise for you to kind of deny, sit back, wait. For others of you though, I really do feel like there's an opportunity to move forward here with something that you're just kind of staying put in. You're almost like staying in this stagnant energy where you know you don't really want to. It's almost like two different stories coming through. For some of you, there is an offer coming through that I just think it seems too crazy. It just seems like it will throw off everything that you've built, because you have a lot of like wins under your belt right now. I'll tell you that. Spirit wants to say congratulations, Scorpio, for building your life up until this point. This could be emotional satisfaction, this could be financial. I'm getting financial for a lot of you, but basically there's some sort of like risky endeavor here that you might be afraid to do. You also have the Three of Pentacles here in your challenge. So Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. Also, it's expanding your knowledge base about something that you love. Whatever you do for a living, there's more to learn. Never feel like that you figured it all out. Once you feel like you figured it out, that's when you're done. They say a loss. Like, let's just take like athletes, for example. A loss can make or break an athlete, but a win can also make or break an athlete, because then you're like, I'm a winner now. I don't have anything to do. And like, even I feel like everyone can fall into that. So the Three of Pentacles here in your challenge, there may be a challenge to learn a new skill. There may be a challenge to expand, also to collaborate with someone though, because I'm just telling you, it seems like you don't want to mess up with what you already have, because you have something good going here. But basically Spirit's saying there's more out there for you, Scorpio. There's more out there for you. And the reason you're basically like the overall energy, the overall general energy for the 23rd to the 29th is you're going to be reevaluating your life. You're like, okay, I am satisfied with my life, but basically if you stay put in this situation that you're in, there's going to be a growing resentment. There's going to be a growing dissatisfaction, and it may not happen from the 23rd to the 29th. I'm just letting you know it's going to be growing. Because in your overall general energy here, and it could be it's different for some of you. It's going to be confusing, this reading. Oh, fuck. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Five of Swords. You also have the Seven of Swords here. And the Seven of Pentacles is kind of being blindsided here with kind of a destructive energy. So, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. We're going to have to clarify what this is about here, Scorpio, because I feel like it's about different things for some of you here. For some of you, you're going to think you're a bad person for reevaluating some sort of win. This could be that you're in a relationship with someone it's great, but there's some part of it that's missing. It takes you to the moon, but it doesn't take you to the sun. This could even be a career. It takes you to the moon. It's great. It doesn't take you to the sun. And basically, even the act of looking at it from a different perspective seems shady to you. You're like, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. Are you kidding me? Like, who do I? So there also could be someone out there for you that really is jealous of what you have. I'd be very careful about that. Five of Swords looking right at the Seven of Pentacles. Like, in your career, this could be that someone wants to take you down a notch. Like, let's say that you work in like a mechanic shop and you're really good at what you do. Everyone respects the quality of your work. The frequency is that there's someone out there who's going to try to like manipulate you with the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, very manipulative energy here. So we're going to have to clarify what this is about. And the Three of Pentacles in your challenge, it could have to do with the workplace. Like, if this is not love for some of you, it could have to do with the workplace. Okay, like someone keeping you stuck, you're not really aware. Now, in what you don't see coming here, I feel like you have unfinished business here. I feel like you have unfinished business with a very powerful person, okay? And like there's going to be like gnawing feelings that the life that you have right now is great, but once again, it takes you to the moon, it doesn't take you to the sun. And basically what Spirit is telling you, Scorpio, for the 23rd to the 29th is like, there's maybe someone that you're with in love, or like some sort of career, something that you love to do. It's great, but there's a more mature energy. Like the sun is waiting for you here, but basically I just feel like there's like a lot of fear around it. There's a fear of upsetting someone who may have given a lot to you, and this could be a career who's given a lot to you. Like, let me just show you in Scorpio, in what you don't see coming. You have the Three of Cups, you have the King of Swords, you also have the Nine of Wands. So I do feel like there's unfinished business in love with someone who is a little bit like edgy. Like, they probably suck you in with their just like raw power, raw masculinity, that King of Swords. This also could be you, Scorpio, if you happen to be a male Scorpio watching this. Like, you could be the King of Swords, and Nine of Wands to the King of Swords. I feel like you have unfinished business with someone that you could have a great time with, but I just feel like there's a lot of fear of letting go of what you currently have in order to make that happen. This could even be letting go of a certain mindset in order for you to be more happy. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because, and we're going to have to clarify this, but in the advice from your spirit guides here, we have the Fool, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Eight of Cups in the advice. So basically what I feel happening here for you, Scorpio, is like there's someone here who can take you to the moon. There's a career here that can take you to the moon, but it's immature. It's not your highest potential, basically, is what Spirit is saying. And there is something to be said for the Zen approach to life. There is something to be said for being unconditionally grateful for what you have, for not needing to be in this pleasure-seeking thing where you're always looking for the next person, you're always looking for the next career. But basically what I'm telling you is it's not out of alignment for you to go into something better. If you're on the moon right now, it's not out of alignment for you to want to build a spaceship, gather the materials, manifest it magically, and go to the sun. Because it's almost like you're dealing with a page and there's a king waiting for you, especially if you're a woman. Like you're surrounded by all these like people who maybe they're even, it's like counterintuitive, but like there's someone who's offering you something that you're just like, nah. I'm telling you, like, or this is the advice from spirit, like Page of Pentacles, like see how the page is offering this person something and they're just like, nah, like it's great, but you're a page. You're basically a page. So, and this page could have money, but I'm telling you, there's other soul family members that because the Fool, if you look in this reading, the Fool's looking right at the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So there's a longing in your heart that you know there's more, but you're also like, well, am I just being a pleasure-seeking idiot for saying that? And I'm saying no. The Fool here is the advice from spirit. So like going into the unknown, and I feel like going into the unknown, there is a very powerful King of Swords energy waiting for you. If you happen to be a male, the roles could be reversed, where you know that maybe some feminine energy out there is dealing with a page and you're like, well, I'm a king, oh, what's going on here? So yeah, basically it's coming through pretty clear. And like the advice from spirit, like your opportunity is to realize like you're being offered something by the page. I feel like it's like for some of you, or maybe in a situationship, like it's just not really, you have to realize that it's not really doing it for you anymore. It's taking you to the moon. It's not taking you to the sun. But there's this feeling of there's this feeling of like, you're a bad person for saying that. Like there could be people who have invested in you. Like there could have been someone who's helped you get to where you're at, and you feel like by changing where you're at or like letting it go altogether, you're going to disrespect that person, which is understandable. I don't know why that's coming through. It is. Let's go ahead and clarify why the Five of Swords is here in your overall general energy, and that's backed by the Seven of Swords. So there's a conflict when it comes to what you've built. There's a conflict when it comes to what you have, whether this be internal or to do with another person. I feel like it could be the same for both of you as well. Like this is one of those readings I said in the beginning, this is two different things. I almost get it's unified. I almost get that it's unified, like it's both. Like you have career problems, you also have relationship problems. So who doesn't have those problems? We all have those problems. But we actually don't have any of these problems because all there is the present moment. And I'm trying to help you improve the nuances of your life, not necessarily because you have to. It's like, yeah. Why is the Five of Swords here in your overall general energy? It's like you could be doing self-sabotage by staying somewhere, by like thinking that the best days of your life are here. No, the best days of your life are ahead of you, and I kind of feel like it's on a different lifeline. And that kind of could piss you off because of the way that you manifested what you currently have now. It's like, damn, like really, universe? And that's how it goes though. Like the moment you think you figure this life out and it's like come full circle is the moment the universe is like, well, and especially in this Aquarian age, maybe not in the age of Pisces, which we're coming out of, we're going into the Aquarian age now where, I'm not going to say that. If you want me to just go full out, you got to book a personal reading with me, okay? Because I know that some things that I'll say, some things I'll say in the general readings is not for the general public. Five of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, and it's right next to the Seven of Pentacles here. What's going on here? Basically here, it's like a confirmation. It's like everything that I've just said is valid with the Five of Swords. Like, there's someone here for some of you in your career that's trying to knock you down a peg. You're not really aware of it. They're trying to do it in like a manipulative, nice guy way. Like, oh, I'll help you, but actually I'm trying to fuck you up. But no, that's not really, that's like a side issue. The main issue is that you evaluating, you're starting to harvest. You're harvesting in your life. Whether it's like you've harvested a relationship that's good, you've harvested a career that's good. Even the thought that you're on the moon and that you're not on the sun, it's like maybe you don't want to admit it to yourself. Maybe you think you're a bad person for doing that. Okay, that's what I sense here. Let's go ahead and see why the Three of Pentacles is here in your challenge. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like something that you're not looking at that would break your heart, but you are looking at it, obviously, because you're having this reading. Why is the Three of Pentacles here, Scorpio, in your challenge? What the fuck? The Three of Pentacles, is clarified by the Four of Cups here, and the Four of Cups is your opportunity. So I basically feel in your challenge, the Three of Pentacles here, Four of Cups, like there's something more for you. There's like, basically you've been in a developmental stage for the last like couple of years is what I'm getting. Like you've already learned the skills, you've already like worked hard to manifest a certain soul family. And basically now your challenge is that you have to do it again. You have to do it again. And a lot of you don't want to hear that, but I'm just telling you what it is. If this is not your reading, it's just not your reading, but at this point, you probably still wouldn't be here at this point. Let's go ahead and see why the Nine of Wands is here in unfinished business. Or excuse me, in what you don't see coming. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Like you feel a little bit you could feel damaged by a person that you're with. Like this could be a boss at work. This could be the person that's trying to knock you down and not see you develop. The King of Swords to the Nine of Wands. This also could be some overbearing masculine figure in your life that you're like, oh, bro, you're not really the shit, but I hate to tell you that because I love you, like, but why is the Nine of Wands here? Okay, Nine of Wands is clarified by the Justice card and what you don't see coming. Yeah, you're going to start to stand up to yourself if there's any sort of imbalance here. If there's an imbalance in your career, something that you've been trying to just be like, well, it's not that bad. I'm already on the moon and the moon is fine. No, you're trying to go to the sun. You're trying to go intergalactic. You're trying to go to Andromeda. You're trying to go to Sirius, Pleiades, but you're on literally just the moon right now. But you're convinced that the moon is like God. Justice to the Nine of Wands. I basically feel like there's something that you're going to have to work out with someone who is like, it's either someone who you're currently with or it's someone that from your past that is coming back that you once were very attracted. So it's two different things for different people. This is just what I'm sensing, Scorpio. So also go ahead and move down here to why is the Eight of Cups here in the advice from your spirit guide? The Eight of Cups and the Fool. It's almost like it doesn't matter which way you go, you just have to get away from this fucking Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles could be disguised as the King of Swords for some of you, not all of you. Basically, like, you're trapped in the moon. In the moon. You gotta get away from the moon, you gotta go to the sun, right? You could either go this way, by yourself, or you could go with someone new in the search of the Ninth Cup, but you gotta get away from this page. There's someone offering you something that it's great, but it's just the moon. And some of you may be very afraid to admit that. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Yeah, Page of Swords, High Priestess. Yeah, you don't really know where you're gonna go. Exactly. You don't really know the outcome, but you know that you have to search your Ninth Cup. Like there's an imbalance in your life right now, Scorpio, and Spirit is saying it doesn't matter which way you go. You can go the Fool path, you can go with another person in love, but you got to get away from someone, this Page. And the Page I'm getting is someone who has like, you can just see, you're starting to like see through it, and you're like, all right, Moon to the Page, Moon to the Eight of Cups here. You need to go into the unknown. Step into the unknown. here. Despite what you've built, I know that you think you're on cloud 9, but I'm telling you, as it progresses, like, you're going to start to realize you're on the moon. You're not on the sun. And by the way, there's nothing really wrong with the moon. And I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to give you information about your subconscious and what spirit may be telling you. So if you want more information about this, Scorpio, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find all the information on that in the description box underneath this video. It's always a pleasure to work one-on-one with you guys and uncover these details even further. So thank you so much, Scorpio. I appreciate you for checking this reading out. I'll talk to you next week. This is the Autistic Mystic.